Oh my goodness, I just spent $113,000 on a degree in dairy herd management. Will I ever buy a home? We're going to talk about buying a home with student loans right now. What's up, everybody? Muoki here. I'm a realtor in Leesburg, Virginia, here to give it to you real, raw, and always abiding by fair housing law. You know how to get a hold of me. My number's here and in the description below. Go ahead and grab your free home buyer pro kit in the description before you get up out of here. Subscribe if that's your thing. Always welcome new members on the team. Today, we're talking about these dang student loans that we all got. Now, maybe you didn't get one in dairy herd management. I did not, but I've got myself a college degree and 2 master's degrees in fields of study that ain't making me no money. And I tell you what, I still got a big old chunk of that student loans left. So the question becomes, am I disqualified from buying a home because I got student loans? Are you disqualified from buying a home because you got student loans? The short answer is no. And these are the 5 reasons why you are not disqualified from getting a home, even though you've got student loans. Number 1 reason why you can still buy a home, even though you've got student loans, is based on your debt to income ratio. Now, this is something you're going to have to talk in depth about with your lender, whoever is helping you get a loan. If you're going to be financing, you're going to need to get in depth about how are they going to address your loans based on your debt to income ratio. So if you're paying, if you're on a payment plan for your student loans, then they might just count the monthly payment rather than the total loan amount. But that's something that you'll have to work out with your lender. So if your loan amount and then all the other debts that you have, whatever it is, a credit card payment or a car payment, whatever, your rent, whatever it is, if all of that is within the boundaries or the limits for the loan type that you're getting, then you could be straight. So as long as your DTI is not something that's crazy or outlandish or through the roof, then you could be in a good spot. The second reason why you could still be able to buy a home with student loans is if you have a good standing, you are in good standing on your loan payments. So if you haven't missed any payments and you're on time, then that affects your credit score positively. It actually increases your credit score. Making on-time payments is 30% of your credit score. So if you're paying everything on time, you are in control of 30% of your credit score. So if you're always making payments on time, then you're in a good spot. About 3 years ago, I had these loans that through fault of my own, I did not update the mailing address, and they had shifted the servicer for the loans, and they informed me at the wrong address. And I missed about, I won't tell you how many payments I missed, but it was it was rough. Okay, but I was able to consolidate them back with all the other loans that I got into a sizable payment. Now we're good, and I'm back on track. And that was 3 years ago. So I took hey, look, I'm a real dude. I took a hit back then, but ever since then, haven't had any problems before that. So, but it happens, and missing payments can be a big chunk of difficulty. But if you're not there, do not be like me. And I bet you're a whole lot better than I am. So you are not like me. So you can still buy a home with the loans that you got right now. Yo, before you get up out of here, do not forget to grab your free home buyer pro kit in the description. If you watch nothing else, if I never see you again or hear from you ever again, go ahead and grab this pro kit. It's got a bunch of resources in there that hopefully will help you along your journey, because this is all about you. And the more people that can get into these homes and more people can appreciate, enter into, and enjoy home ownership, the better off we will all be. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Third reason why you could also still buy a home now, even with student loans, is the way that you are able, if you are able to put a down payment on a property. So whether you've got loans and you have other debts or whatever, but you have a sizable amount of cash, of liquid assets that you could contribute to a down payment. So this isn't so much about the loans themselves, but if the loans are managed as a part of your overall debts, and you've got a healthy cash flow for not just right now, but in general, a healthy cash flow that gives you some money in reserves that you could put to a down payment, then the loans themselves aren't a barrier or an obstacle to you getting a home. It's just a part of the debts that you got that you're paying off like the rest of us. All right, so the fourth way that you're going to be able to buy a home with student loans. Now, this is more of like the strategic side, right? So this is, you want to talk more in depth about this with a financial advisor, a financial planner. But the one of the big ways to get control of your student loans, if maybe your loans are something that, hey, I want to do something about this, I don't want to just sit with this big old number looking at me all day long, is to find a payoff method that works well for you. Whether it's we've heard of the debt snowball, there's the debt avalanche. Find a strategy that works for you and really kind of dive into it and commit to it for a considerable amount of time until you start getting momentum, not just momentum in your finances, but psychological momentum, because paying off debts is a has psychological benefits that make you feel more empowered. Find a plan, a strategy that will help you to pay those loans down, so that your overall loan amount is not as big as it is now. All right, number 5 again is a more of a strategic thing. That one was get a method and just pay your stuff off. Right, that one is actually about paying your loans off completely, as quickly as possible. This one is more about structuring your debt to income ratio. So you can get on a payment plan, whether it's income driven. There's a whole host of payment plans that you can get on that will at least decrease the amount of your monthly commitment in terms of your debt. I guess they call it a debt burden, right? So you want to decrease that as much as possible while you're in the process of looking to buy a home. So you can, I don't know, for however long it is that works for you, that's in your plans, you get on a plan that maybe decreases your monthly payment to $200-$300, $400 maybe. And that, along with the other bills that you've got, equal to hopefully less than 30%, you can get a good pre-approval from your lender because or a good rate from your lender because your DTI is at a healthy level compared with the rest of your financial health. Now, I know I said 5, but I'm gonna give you the 6th reason why you can get student loans, get a home even with your student loans. This comes down to just the whole idea of student loans in general. All know that student loans is a crazy beast that is just consuming everybody's life, right? It's like $1 trillion. Everybody, U.S. is $1 trillion student debt, whatever. A lot of those people that have student loans have homes today, right? And a matter of fact, there are going to be some people that have student loans that are going to get homes tomorrow. So that means that all these people have homes and student loans, have student loans and will be getting homes. If all that is happening, then that means that you can get a home even with your student loans. So make sure that you talk with your lender, with a financial advisor, financial planner, whoever helps you with your money, or even if it's an accountant as well, and make sure that your finances are all in order. I got a bunch of videos that talk about, do you need to put 20% down to buy a home, which I am wearing the same shirt. You know what? I haven't seen this shirt in 2 weeks, so get over it. But I'm talking about, do you need 20% down to buy a home and why you do not? If you want to be down with the team, go ahead and subscribe. Always looking for new members. Excited to have new players on the team to join us. My contact information is below. Go ahead and get a hold of me any way you can. I'm here to help you out. It's always real from me to you. It's always a pleasure. Until next time, y'all, take care.